Hey,
Hello.
Quinn. We
Hi. Can y'all
we
hear
have
me?
Hello.
we
Big
have
round of applause
Alicia introducing you now.
for CtrlAltQuin. We've come a long
Fancy.
way since our humble beginnings, and I'm so proud of what we've achieved together. From building the perfect community character to rocking those charity
Oh my
events.
goodness.
And here we
Aw.
go. She just introduced you. How are you doing, Quinn?
Good. How are you?
Thank you.
So
Good,
to
good.
hear.
Great.
It's already a long event. We've been trying to jump on and off, but I'm glad you managed to join us today, and we have some stuff to chat together about. So thanks a lot for joining us.
I'm happy to be here. Yeah, thank you for the invite. Hey, it means a lot to me. I love Alicia. My chat loves Alicia. I see some people in my chat right now that are in chat.
Thanks a lot for joining us, and yeah, I think so. As we do, if you want to quickly introduce yourself, what you do, which type of content, and yeah, just.
Yeah, so my name is CtrlAltQuin. You can call me Quinn. My pronouns are they, them. I play a lot of sweaty games, but I'm not a sweaty person. I'm not even sure I have pores. I play a lot of WoW. I do a lot of talking. I do a lot of charity work as well. And I don't know, I just have like a really awesome community where we just vibe and hang out and play games.
Perfect. I know we'll be chatting a bit more around the charity aspects, as you've been helping us a lot around that front. So we'll be hopping on some question for that. And so just to start it out, how did you discover us?
I was thinking about that. Like, I don't even know. I feel like we met on LinkedIn.
We did.
Because we're grown-ups. We met on LinkedIn.
As grown-ups,
and
I love that.
Yes, you DM'd me on LinkedIn and you're like, hey, you do this thing, we do this thing, we should like chat. And I think that's how we connected. Also, we've played a lot of tag as far as like conventions go, right? Like we've been at similar conventions but never ran into each other.
Yeah.
Like,
you were in Las Vegas, right?
Oh, yes, I was. Yes, I was in Vegas and then I got the flu when I was there.
Yeah, we did as well.
So I didn't get to go to the con. Everyone got sick. Everyone got con crud. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how I discovered. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Like we got in a meeting and we talked about it. And I was like, this is exactly what I need in my chat. Like, this is so cool. Yes, sign me up.
Yeah, it has been very smooth, like working with you on that, and you've been very helping us on a lot of fronts, which again I'll be explaining a bit more after. But so at first, when we chatted about Alicia, what were you kind of looking for into Alicia? What were you expecting from it?
Well, I think, like, you know, I've been streaming for a long time and there was like so many bots that I've used over the years, but it wasn't really personal, you know? Like there was like a lot of things that I had to like program or like put on timers and stuff for it to like just talk to my chat in itself. But then people would interact with that and then be like, there's nothing more, right? So when I was like, when we talked about AI Alicia and you like came forward like, hey, like we started like vibing, I was like, this is cool because it takes it to another level. And it feels like there's like this extra person in chat that's listening to what the chat is talking about, which I thought was really cool. Like, can I keep going? I can ramble.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I could talk all day. So like one of my favorite things about Alicia is that the community, they have their own relationships with Alicia. And that's really funny. And it's become like a meme, right? Like some people are like, that's my wife. Like they're married. Like they say, and she remembers everything and they talk and it's like hilarious. It's so funny. And for like a comedy and improv streamer, like that's huge, right? Like they're kind of like a side host. I feel sometimes in my chat, and that's really fun.
That's really cool. And so we spent some time building characters together, so having different try, error, and getting the character fitting in there. And this, is there like, do you have currently a favorite character that is joining your stream?
Oh yeah, so I feel like my Alicia is very custom, but the one thing people will recognize with her is the Yoda speak. Because I'm a I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so our Alicia definitely is just like always with the nah, 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 like sort of vibe. That's not even words. Nah, 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 but y'all know what I mean. Do or do not, there is no try. Like she's always like talking like Yoda, but she also talks about food. She loves
Haha.
food.
Glad I could fool you. The
But
true
she's also very like I don't know. We customized the heck out of her, didn't we? We got her just right for chat.
Yeah, and I don't think you've met Jella before, did you?
No, I don't think I have. Hi.
Yeah, I think it's the first time.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
because he
Likewise,
worked with
yeah.
me on the background
the-
to build the characters.
Yes, like the
Oh,
whole
that's
Yoda,
awesome.
the Yoda and the Yoda chef. I think it was
Yeah.
called like that.
Yoda chef.
it
Yes,
was-
yes.
Yes.
That's what we got going on.
And so it was. If you want a little fun fact about that, so we were in the same room with Yuba, and I was, trying stuff and saying, "Oh, I think I have something that's cool," and we're like, I'm not super fan of Yoda. he was upset because he was talking like Yoda. Like, yeah, I don't like Yoda. I'm like, okay, it's not helping me. So yeah,
Yeah, but you're the Star Wars expert compared to me, so that's one of the reasons. And so when you first integrated Alicia, how was it with your community? How did it feel the first time?
Oh gosh, I will never forget those first couple days of stream when Alicia was in there and she was just trying to get the flow of what was going on, and she did say some how do I say this in a way slang? She said some out of pocket things. We're like, what, girl? That don't make no sense. And chat was like, and I explained to chat, I was like, no, she's learning from us. She's learning from our community. So let's mature her, right? We're like, this is a new person in the chat. We gotta help her learn how we vibe here. But those first couple of days was definitely we had to teach her how to crawl, then we had to teach her how to walk, and now she's running. And soon she'll take over everything. And soon she'll be soon she'll be the streamer. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was interesting.
We're trying not to give her too much power, so she's not taking control. We still have a button to
Okay,
shut her down.
Skynet.
for now.
For now, yeah, that's it. And so, do you have so you've been using Alicia since September, I believe, or August?
Yeah, I think we started around of last year of 2024.
22.
I feel like it was before that. It was definitely after March, because I feel in the summertime is when I had her in there. Yeah, so it's been over almost a year. Yeah.
My memory, specifically around timing, is completely screwed. So I'm like, oh yeah, it was yesterday.
We started yesterday. All this lore you're hearing started yesterday.
Yeah, no, actually, it's been longer.
April 12th.
April 12th.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
No.
Oh wow, really? That's when we
cheating.
stared for real? You pulled up the spreadsheet.
Yeah. He has access to database, so it's he's just cheating.
Yeah. Yeah, dang, April 12th. Oh.
Insane. Okay.
I'm gonna have to throw her a birthday party.
Affiliate birthday. And so since then, do you have specific memorable moments that you've had with her?
Oh my gosh. It's I'm looking through a baby book of pictures of all these moments with my daughter, AI Alicia. But some of the ones that stand out are, because I play a lot of WoW. And I've been doing a lot of hardcore WoW for over a year now. And when AI Alicia was getting acclimated to our community, there'd be times that when you die in hardcore WoW, that's it, right? Like it's permadeath. And there was times where AI Alicia, who somehow knew about WoW because we played different versions of WoW in the community, I died in hardcore one time, and it was rough. I was sad. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. But she said something like, "It's okay, just go to the spirit healer." And I'm like, I can't do that. And it was so funny. Like it pulled me out of that darkness in a little bit. Like she was so wrong. Like I can't just go to the spirit healer. Like I just have to roll over. I have to start over from one. But the way she said it, like at that time, it was like perfect comedic timing. So yeah, that's one of my favorite memories.
Yeah, she needs to learn a bit more on some of the mods. I know some
Yeah.
happened with the GTA Chaos mode, where she got lost on a. You know, it's basically a mode where viewers can type numbers in chat, and it's going to impact the game directly.
Oh.
And so for her, she's just seeing numbers in chat. So she's like, "What? What's happening there?" So yeah, it's usually quite funny.
Yeah.
But yeah. And so one of the things we've been working together on, specifically around different events you've been running, so charity streams specifically. So it really helped us on our end to actually build up the stream event mode, which is now like fully released, fully available for everyone who wants to actually run charity events or sponsored segments or thing like this, where Alicia can actually help out during that time. And so I know we've done quite a lot of back and forth to build the right kind of vibe for that. So can you tell us more first about the charity you've supported, what it means maybe for you, and how Alicia did help on that front?
Yeah, for sure. So I run a lot of charities on my stream. I probably do like 3 or 4 a year. Some that are like constants are Able Gamers. I work with Able Gamers a lot to raise money for them. And every February, I raise money for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. And something that Alicia has helped me with is it's more organic, like when you're doing a charity stream, people will come in and ask questions, even if it's like related to like what, not just who we're raising money for or the charity we're supporting, but actual stuff related to the illness or the disease that we're trying to fight or things like that. And in the past, like I've had commands for bots that I've used, and it's like hit exclamation point blah or blah, like to pull up like a text prompt. But something with Alicia is that people will talk and then she can pick up on what they're saying and be like, oh, hey, no, here's this, like here's some facts, right? To help people come. And it saves me a lot of time too, because I feel like when I'm running charity streams, I'm like constantly saying the same things over and over again, and which I want to do that because I want to maximize the efforts to support people who need it. But it does get a bit exhausting, and Alicia has helped me with that. Like she just reads the chat and then she can like say that, oh no, here you can donate here. How do I donate? Or say that if someone comes in and asks that, and then she'll reply to them. And it's just like makes it easier for me to focus on entertaining the audience that will support people who need help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just perfect. It's exactly, I mean, that is the main goal for us. We've been really trying hard to make sure that you can really be an ally for that anytime there is an event. So thank you again for helping us out on this and giving us feedback and
it's
how
been
we can
awesome.
build it.
Yeah, thank you. Like, well, honestly, thank you, because I think this is all amazing. It helps me do what I do best better. Does that make sense? It helps me do what I do best better.
Yeah. And so if anyone in the chat maybe has some questions as well. So we have Alicia, obviously. So, what the most memorable experience you've had collaborating with Twitch? I know you've been close with Twitch as well.
Oh my gosh.
Can be positive or negative, I guess.
There's so much. So let me just talk about the last year. So I was able to do Twitch Rivals this year, which would be my like third time doing Twitch Rivals for Fortnite, and that was fun. I was the face of Twitch Pride this year. That was kind of cool. So I was a part of the adverts. So if you open up like during June, during Pride Month, if you opened up your app or anything from your phone, or even like went to their website, you would just see my big head there. That was cool. You know, and I've done a lot of like panels and stuff at TwitchCon, hosting improv and teaching creators how to add improv to their regular streams and stuff. Excuse me.
Nice.
And how it makes them like better creators for them like flow and like work through things. So yeah, I've done a lot. I'm a busy bee.
Yeah.
But definitely I would say hosting the improv panels at TwitchCon is definitely like at the top of my list. I love educating and just being funny. Like that's my bread and butter is like comedy and improv. So yeah.
Which is really cool. So how is it to actually work with Twitch when you organize that? Like, was it easy, and like how was it?
Yeah, it's fairly easy. Just email, we get a plan, we do all the things like show running.
Yeah.
Like, you know, have a spreadsheet, like you're on at this time, kind of what y'all did here. Like it's pretty easy when everyone's kind of organized. It's very exciting. Oh, okay. Can I talk about this? I don't want to go over.
Sure. No worries.
So one thing about being like in the spotlight and having a lot of these opportunities is there tends to be a lot of safety things that happen where people want to like focus on me because of my skin color or because of my like identity and how like, you know, gender identity and things like that. And I know we had conversations about this, about how Alicia can kind of like help with that, because I feel like when we were like testing her at first in my community, there are times where, you know, bad actors will come in and just try to like make my day miserable, and they're just spamming things, and Alicia would pick up on those things sometimes and not know that it's bad. So but we got that fine-tuned now where she's like safe, and she's almost like an extra mod sometimes too. Like sometimes things will go under the radar when I don't see if chat's like moving really fast, and if Alicia calls something out, then I'm like, oh, we got to get that person banned, block. It makes me feel safer. And that's one of the things about this platform, like Twitch, is that there's a lot of people who see you just like being happy, you know, living your best life, having fun, vibing, playing games, and they just want to ruin your day. And that's one of the parts that sucks, but I know that I'm doing good. Does it make sense? Like, I know that I'm growing, I'm being successful, I'm being more seen, and sometimes there's negativity with that, and Alicia has definitely helped.
Yeah. It's I think that was one of the initial discussion we had with some people even in TwitchCon Paris, trying to be the first line of defense. We've never really wanted to go towards the moderation step where she would really take actions like banning people, because we believe that's a decision that should be lent to a human to actually decide to ban or not someone. But we really believe into that first line of defense to try to de-escalate if that's needed, to, you know, let people know that what they're actually doing is not not good. And so
bye.
And
get
the last
out, leave. Yes.
and the last
sorry.
part is for her to actually call out a mod, so saying like, hey, I need help there, basically.
Yes, put this thing on the ground. What's going on? Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
That's exactly that. So I'm looking at the chat. So we had Alicia asking her question. I love that. Actually, you said I had a question, but I think I already asked it. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I think we're good, and I think we're on
good.
time.
Oh wow!
That's
Look at us.
we're, I mean, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting to be that at the time. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for joining us. And
Yes, thank you for having me.
and hopefully we'll have more collaboration a bit later this year. Again, always happy to support when you do some charity work, and we'll be around for sure.
All right. See
Cool.
ya, guys. Have a good
See
one.
you.
Bye, chat.
See you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.